realized I made no intro for this video and I'm about to film the outro right now. So welcome to this video. I'm creating a whimsy calendar in 1 month, the month of October, for next year. And this video we are going to paint June, July, August. So I'm so excited for you guys to see these. They turned out really cute. And this calendar will be for sale. So enjoy the video. I will see you back at the end. June, we're at June. The month of June is here. I can't believe I'm halfway done. Halfway. Isn't that crazy? Ugh. Having them all lined up together, or I can just flip through them, is so satisfying to see these big canvases of each month and to know the story behind them and the work I put in is so rewarding. I really, I know I say this about every single month, love this month, June in particular, because it feels so like little girl's bedroom, circusy, little folky, just unique, and the colors are really soft and girly. So I feel like people will like this. I hope so. I know I did not show you guys much of the beginning process here in this painting. Like right now, it's a big jump, but I was feeling a little overwhelmed with how much I was recording and making sure I was getting all the clips and all the angles and the lighting. So I just had to turn the camera off for a few minutes, paint to this point, and then I could turn it back on. So I had to do what I had to do, okay? Let me tell you the story behind why I chose the deer, the California mule deer, and also, I said this wrong in my short form, I said Matalia, but it's not that, it's Matilaha. Yes, that's it. Matilaha puppies, flowers. Where did I get puppies from? Matilaha poppies. I guess it sounds so similar. Yeah, poppies, not puppies. Okay, anyway. These are also commonly known as the fried egg flower. Here in California, there are natives, which is great, and they're very big, bushy-like, with the big yellow center. They could be 8 inches big, like the flower itself, or bigger, which is insane. It's so cool. They smell really yummy. They're all around town in the summertime. And I think they're really cool flowers. And I felt like it was very appropriate for these cute California mule deers to be nestled in the center of them, kind of like little beds. Especially little baby one on the right, Poppy, is curled up. It's a fawn, and then that's the mom. And the reason why I chose deer is because it felt like a cute summery animal for June, and I will always remember the feeling of when I first moved here from Hawaii, when I was 11, my family and I, and seeing deer in my backyard and thinking, oh my gosh, am I a Disney princess? I tried manifesting that and getting close to them, but they're just too skittish, and that's okay because they have Lyme's disease and they have other yucky ticks and stuff that I don't want. But as a kid, when you come from a place that does not have any animal like this, where they're just walking around your yard and they're like relatively friendly, you're just blown away and you want to befriend them, especially when you're a little girl. And you think, oh my gosh, deer's so cute, I'm Snow White, or something like that. But then real life hits you and you say, oh no, I'm not Snow White, and these deer are not little fantasy deer, Disney deer. In fact, the deer are kind of menaces at times. They've eaten my vegetable garden at least twice. They eat everything, and if you live up here where I live, you know that, and you know to get a really tall fence for your garden. But then what do you do when Snowmageddon happens, destroys your fence, and you don't get around to it? You still plant your vegetable garden in hopes that maybe they won't come and eat everything right as they're turning ripe. But they did this summer, and all my work was for naught. Next summer, I'm for sure we need to fix that fence. Drop. Drop. It's so dark and gloomy outside. It's so rainy and fall-y, autumny. Mabel's routine is always play in the morning while I have my tea or whatever. I have a lot to do today. I'm posting June's short form today. June, July. I've been working on July. It's so good. I really, really, really like July. I feel like it has a different vibe than the other months, so I like it a lot. Happy, very fall, autumn, rainy, gloomy, dark day. The best type of days, in my opinion. Although snow would make it even better. Hello, it's July. July, July, July. The month I was born in. Very hot and summery month, which is funny because I hate summer. But you guys already know that, so I won't blab on about that anymore. So, for July, here's the inspo I had. I wanted to do vibrant, but at the same time warm colors because it will represent summer. And I love this pale white blue. As you can see, I'm adding these big globs of white paint with this light blue to make it even whiter and brighter. And I always do paint my background a color. This one I wanted peeking through just a little bit, so you'll see at the end kind of like the edges of this checkered border type of look, which I also love borders on paintings. I don't know why it's like you're framing your art piece with an art. Like you're adding a frame to your art piece. And then on top of that, if you actually frame your art piece, it's more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just, to me, it's really pretty. And I love borders and different types of borders, really funky ones, checkered-y borders. So I thought this corner long checkered style, I don't actually know the correct term. I know that there's so many terms for patterns. I just saw TikTok about it. There's a lot of different names. I don't know why it looks so hazy right here on my camera. I apologize. Anyways, for the flower for July, I wanted to do the cone flower. It's pink and it blooms in summery hot months. You can get them around where I am, and they're native to the eastern and central part of the country here in the US. They were also used by the early Native Americans to cure wounds and infections because they have a oh my gosh, what's that word? Why am I blanking? Anti-something properties. I'll just add it up on the screen, the correct word, terminology. So I added different colors of the pink, so it gave it some visual interest, like really dark purple pink, very pale pink, and it looks so good at the end. Also, for the animal for July, I wanted to do the brown trout. And you might be thinking, why the brown trout? It's just an ugly fish. But they actually have some really pretty colors to them when the sun hits them. These orangey, pinky tones with the brown, of course. And I've heard that they taste really good, but I've never had them, so I don't really know. But they are everywhere where I am, and they run through the rivers and the lakes that go through the Sierra Nevadas, close to me. Same with the cone flowers. It's all in the same type of region in a way. And the fish just remind me of summer, the colors, the vibrant colors on them. I love how it's framing the flowers and it's in the border with the really pretty tealy blue color and the really white blue as well. So I just love it. To me, it feels like the fish are just swimming around the art piece and around the flowers. And then I added in a really fun mountainy type of background with the flowers that you'll see. So yeah, the fish, I was really nervous to actually paint these because I wanted them to look really even with the dimensions and the sizes and the coloring. I wanted all the same, so I got pretty close. Some of them are a little off proportion wise, but hey, that's part of the handmade process. So I am so excited for this calendar. Are you guys excited like I am? Because it's coming together so well. I'm drawing all of the grids digitally on my iPad with the same colorway as the month's art piece, and those are looking good as well. I'm trying to keep up with them and make sure that the dates are actually correct. So yeah, this is the background that I was talking about. I think the salmony pink color just pairs the whole piece together, and you'll see what I mean at the end when I reveal what it looks like. I found the calendar I'm going to do for sure. It is a white spiral bound calendar, so really easy when you hang it up. It's a print on demand, so I've been working on that, doing the website. Everything is coming together. I'm so excited to finish these pieces, get a proof, make sure it looks good, and then put it up for you guys to buy, which is insane that I am going to have a product for sale. What? Okay, anyways, here I wanted to add the moon because this middle of the piece looks dark and hot, like a dark, hot, summery night, but also because the sun sets so late, it's bright at the same time, if that makes sense. So, anyways, I will show you July at the end of the video, but now it's time for a fall walkies, one of many. We have made it to August, almost the end of the summer. It's funny painting the summer months and spring months in the month of October because it's brisky and chilly here. Man, look at that glass skin. Oh, my skin is doing so bad right now. Ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay, let's focus on the art piece, shall we? For August, which is the hottest month of the year, I wanted to do very bright blue, bright yellow, which I end up changing just a little bit. There's Mabel splooting. So the animal, actually, you can see right here, the finished piece. It was a wood duck, a California wood duck. I hated it. Just look at it. Oh, gosh. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it. So I do what I did best. Yep. Covered over. I covered that thing. And we're going to paint different birds. I really wanted to do another bird because I did, wait, what bird did I do? Oh, I did the hummingbird. I did the butterfly. I think that's all. Why? I feel like I can't remember any of the months because they're all blurring together. I'm doing them so fast. So, yeah, okay. I chose the California blue herons because they make up, is it the largest bird population for the state here in California? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And they're found everywhere. You can see them all over in wetlands and so forth, stuff like that. So I really found their mating information kind of sweet and special, so I did 2 of them, and I made them kind of like they're dancing with these California buckwheat flowers in the center, because the male herons in real life, they will gather the nest materials for the female, bring them to the female, and then she will place them into the nest and kind of make it. But they work as a team, and I thought that was really special. So they're like dancing together with the flowers that they might use for their nest or decorate their little home. I don't know. That's just my little fanciful depiction. Like, yeah, just cute. Here you can see I'm putting the brighter blue over the dark blue, and I'm happy I did it. I like the bright better. Same with the yellow. I did leave a little bit of the edge of the dark yellow kind of peeking through, and the dark blue. You can see I didn't cover it completely, but I'm happy I changed it to brighter because, I don't know, those dark colors were kind of pulling the piece down a little bit. So here I'm doing the California buckwheat flowers, which bloom in the summertime as well. And they make the cutest little bouquets because they're so small. And I don't know, just look at them. It's like the flowers are coming out of the heron's like mouth, like they're stringing them along and flying in the air with them. And it seems so special. Also, if you've never seen a heron hug, that's what they're called, search it up because it's so cute the way they hug each other. Like I hug Mabel. Full of love. Okay, also, I'm going to do something I've tested out before. If you're watching to this point, comment this emoji. I'll put it up on the screen. The pink flower, so I know you guys are watching to this point. And also, I mentioned this at the end of the video, but comment what you would name each piece, okay? Because I need name ideas if I ever make prints of these, you know what I'm saying? Hello guys, welcome to the end of this video. I have accomplished June, July, and August in this video. I can't wait to show you guys the result. So let's start with June. Ready? Da 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 da. When I look at June, I think of a girl's room and a little circusy kind of because of the stripes. I really like how the poppies turned out. I think they're very cute, and the deer. Okay, next is July. Ready? I love July. Not just because I was born in July, but I love the colors and the whole concept. I'm really proud of this one. Okay. When I look at July, I definitely see hot, summery, warm, long summer nights and days. I think it encapsulates summer pretty perfectly. Now for August, this one I have mixed feelings about. It changed, as you guys know, but I am really happy with the result. It's very, very simple, and yeah, I think it works for August. It's like sweet. So let me just show you guys what it looks like. I think the story behind August just works really well for the month. Like they're dancing around the flowers and they're pulling it apart and gathering for their nest. I don't know, things like that. It's just, I think it fits. It looks pretty good. So we are more than halfway done with this calendar challenge. If you want to stay more updated, go ahead and follow my Instagram, my TikTok. Here are my shorts I post. And if you want to get notified when the calendar is up for sale, in the description you can go to my website and sign up for my newsletter, and that will be launched soon, end of the month, and these calendars will be available for purchase, which is so cool. Can't believe I'm done with August. Now it's September, so I gotta get cracking. But thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below which one of these is your favorite. Also what you would name each of these pieces. And I'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye.